Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, December 3rd. Whew. It is 10 a.m. It's been a rough morning. I woke up late and had to rush to a work meeting that was incredibly yawn-inducing but necessary. I am not feeling great today. My back is very, very, very sore. I'm getting some muscle spasms in my lower back, which really sucks because it's making me not want to do anything today. I had plans to get up early and take Izzy on a walk before she just stopped in her tracks because she heard me say that word before work started, and I just wasn't feeling great this morning, so I slept in, which I shouldn't have done. It made me feel like crap for sleeping longer, and then I had to rush to my work meeting, which means I didn't get any of my daily stuff done before work that I normally try to get done. So I am on my 15-minute break. I'm going to speed clean the house, and then I have another meeting at 11. I have meetings all day today. I have meetings from 11 to 1 and again this afternoon. So I'll get a little bit of a break for lunch, which I don't know what I'm gonna have because I've done no grocery shopping and we have no food in the house. So I might have to go out for lunch. My HelloFresh order should be coming today, so I'll be making dinner tonight. And what else? Oh, knitting. I'll have to show you guys in a little bit. I finished my day 2 on the yoke of my sweater, and I love it so far. So I'm going to do what I did today or yesterday. I'm going to use opening day 3 Advents as a reward for getting my chores done. I'm supposed to do 30 minutes of organizing each day. I'm skipping today. I don't have time for it and I don't feel well. So I'll just pick it back up tomorrow. Sometimes that's what you've got to do. Hi everyone, welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. I know I already did kind of an intro video this morning, but let's face it, I hadn't had my coffee yet and I was still half asleep. I just got a package in the mail, empty box right here because I unloaded it and I'm so excited to share it with you. But first, I am going to open up some of my other Advents. Spoiler alert, the package I got was my Indie Dyer Advent. I'm so excited. So, as we go through Vlogmas, I will probably use this time to show you progress on projects that I've been working on. Except for like socks and spinning, because you guys will probably see those little clips throughout the videos. But I am starting with Siobhan Crafts day 3 today. And I'm going to try to make this a little quick because I haven't eaten lunch yet. I'm on my lunch break from work and I really want Chipotle. So if I record fast enough, then I can still get Chipotle for lunch. It's so bad. Anyway, I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. I think it needs to come down. I'm experimenting with a new tripod, so excuse the changes. Anyway, okay. So day 3 of Siobhan Advent, Siobhan Crafts is locks. This is the one thing about her Advent that I didn't like last year. I don't like locks. So what I do, and I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with them. I think you're just supposed to spin them in. I kind of comb them out with my hands, spread them out, and spin them up like you would regular fiber. I'm not a fan of locks, so that will be interesting, but at least I got them out of the way early, right? That sounds so negative. I still love her Advent, by the way. Like, that doesn't negate everything else that I like about it. So then we're doing day 3 of Knit Spin Farm. And I got a slip of paper today. Yesterday, mine was missing my slip. So here is the color. It's so beautiful. I love it's kind of like a peachy pink, I would say. It's really pretty with some brown in there. And it says, during the winter During the winter months, birds spend a lot of time foraging for food. Chickadees, Nuthatches and woodpeckers look under tree bark for dormant insects. Jays, titmice, and other birds with sturdy beaks love to crack nuts. Other birds, like waxwings and bluebirds, enjoy scavenging the berries. There's plenty of food around for birds, but when the weather is harsh, it can be hard to find. This is one reason that they particularly appreciate bird feeders. When food is scarce, birds will keep coming back to a place where they know they can get a bite to eat. You can pull all sorts of different foods out to attract different birds. Your backyard friends will love it. Good tip there. Day 3 of Wolfines. Pretty. Ooh, more peachy pink. These dyers, they're on it, man. Okay, it's so pretty. I love it. I love the sparkle. Love it. So that is the fiber advents for today. Next one is Gail's Art. Spoiler alert. Here's December 3rd. I did not get my oh, that's smart. I didn't think of doing that. So she wrapped a little piece of chocolate in cellophane, which I bought little baggies to put my chocolate in so it wouldn't melt, and all over the yarn. And she is smarter than I am because she just used cellophane, which is probably much less waste. So there's that, and it feels like a nice sturdy piece of chocolate too. And I did not start this sweater yet, but I'm definitely gonna be making this into a sweater. Here is day 3. So pretty. So pretty. I love it. This is gonna, I'm even more excited about my scrappy sweater with Gail's Art now. So, spoiler alert for, I keep saying that, spoiler alert. So for day 2 of Jimmy Bean's Wool, it turns out I was supposed to be knitting, and I didn't. I did not knit. I did not cast it on yesterday because I ran out of time. But I'm going to go ahead and show day 3. I'm hoping to get caught up on that one today. So it says, we searched for these scissors, especially for knitters. These tiny snips fit perfectly in any bag and stay sharp for the cleanest cuts you could ever make. And so I'm assuming it's a little pair of scissors. Oh yeah. Ooh, these are super pointy. Definitely something that you can't just throw in a project bag because you will stab yourself. But yeah, cute little pair of snips. So that's day 3 of Jimmy Bean's Wool Advents. And so that gives me time to get caught up on day 1 since we don't have yarn to do day 2. And last but not least is the Honeybee Knits Advent Calendar. And I'll show you, I did finish my second 20 grams on my sweater last night. Jason had a football game on last night. He's a Seahawks fan. And because of his reactions to the game, Izzy was a little nervous last night. And so she spent a lot of time cuddling with me instead of, you know, her dad. And so I didn't get a whole lot of knitting time last night, but I did manage to stay up late. I stayed up till like 1 a.m. and I finished my 20 grams on my scrappy sweater. So this is Switzerland and Greece, and I am loving it so far, and I'm so excited to show you today's colorway. I did not remember what today's colorway was, but then I got on Instagram and saw spoilers. People were tagging me in their posts, and I remembered, and I love it. So today inspiration is Peru, and the colorway is Maya Textiles, and the sweet treat is Caramellos, which I think is like a general term for hard candy. I'm not 100% sure. And our word today is good afternoon, and it's Buenos Tardes. So here are the sweet treats that you got. There's these little hard candy lemon drops. They're really good, especially if you like lemon candies. And here's the colorway. I was so happy with this colorway. I'll see if I can pop in a picture here of the inspiration. And I can't wait to see how it knits up in my sweater. So excited. So there is that for today. And I mentioned I got my Indie Dyer Advent, and I'm actually 3 days behind because it did come a little late. But guys, which is I'm absolutely 100% okay with. Look how beautiful this packet, like look how beautiful it looks because of all the different dyers and all their different packages that they do. I of course have some favorites like this one. Oh my gosh. And where is the somebody wrapped in wrapping paper. Like I can't, like, oh, so good. So I am so excited to dig in and start opening things. And I'm going to start with the first 3 days. Now, Honeybee Knits I was assigned to day 3. And because there were 26 dyers that signed up, you actually didn't get your mini back. So my day 3, I originally am supposed to skip, but I happened to dye a full skein of the mini colorway. So I actually won't have to skip. And I can show it to you. So I'm going to start with day 1. There's a little dinosaur sticker on it. Super cute. And this is Yarnaceous Fibers by Maggie Fangman. And here's the card. So if you haven't heard of them, that's one thing I love about the Indie Dyer Swap and doing this on Vlogmas is not only does it introduce me to new dyers, but you guys as well. So here is her card. Make sure you go follow her on Instagram. Go check her out on Etsy. And we got a little slip that says, use up your minis this glorious season by knitting the Advantageous Wrap by Maggie Fangman Designs. Use code, and I'm not going to give you the code on Ravelry to get yours free. So she included a code for a free pattern, which is super cool. And here's the color. Oh my God, it's so pretty. You guys know, if you've been following me for a while, you know I have been in a mauve phase for almost a year now. This is so beautiful. I love, love, love her speckling. And she's actually somebody that I came across because I found she was tagged in one of the posts of dyers that were participating in Advent. And then I saw her Advent calendar for Halloween and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the dyer. And I was like, why didn't I get this? So beautiful. I love, 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 love her aesthetic. So check that out. And here's day 2. Look at the polka dots. I love polka dots. Okay. And this is from Fiber Me This. I didn't see that stamp until just now. She has her back stamped. And she included some chai tea, which is one of my favorite types of tea, and it's black tea too. Black tea is my favorite. So here it is. Oh goodness. Okay, so this is called Cocktail Party, and look at her little custom labels for the yarn. That's super cool. Yeah, and it's superwash merino nylon, 92 yards. So sweet. And she included this adorable little stitch marker, little cocktail martini glass stitch marker. That's super cute and on brand, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so there's that. And then for mine, I included a few like goodies from my full Advent calendar. And this, of course, was a mini skein for theirs, but I have the full skein. And what is this called? I don't remember what it's called. I had to go check. I'll be right back. This is called Let's Go Get Lost. And here it is. I love, my favorite part about this is this orange. Like, this is my favorite orange right now. And then these pops of like these tealy aquas and bright pinks. So I'm gonna unravel it and show you guys. Yes, I love it so much. I will be using a little bit of this to work on this Advent project. So for these, I'm actually going, since Christy was so generous to host this, I am going to be using these to knit up her 24 Days of Advent patterns, and they're like little mini ornaments that you stick on your tree. So I'm excited to get started on that, and I'm so happy with the first 3 days. I think this might be my, like, Gail's art is definitely a treat, right? But I think just because of the collaboration behind this is probably going to be my favorite Advent this year. But yeah, I'm just so happy with everything and how everything's going, and I'm excited. So one thing I haven't mentioned is I normally can do a little bit of knitting during the day when I'm in meetings or doing trainings for work. And so typically I would be knitting on my Advent stuff. So I'm probably not going to be able to keep up this year, which is fine. But the reason why is because I'm still working on Jason's Advent socks. So I forgot to show you guys, he did get his day 2 and 3 Advents. And I forgot to do any clips of it, but so for day 2, he got a pair of socks that I made him out of Witch's Brew, and he wore them yesterday. And last night, because I normally give him his day right before we go to bed, because we go to bed after midnight, so it's technically the next day. So then yesterday, he's like, where's my socks? How are my feet going to be warm? And I was like, you're crazy if you think I knit you 24 pairs of socks. In fact, I've only done, I think, 6 pairs. I think I'm on pair 7. So I'm going to give him socks every other day until I run out. And I'm going to keep knitting them during the day when I'm working to try to get as many pairs done as I can for him. But it's not looking good, guys. But anyway, so during the day I can't knit on Advent because I'm working on his socks. I have a pair that I'm working on right now. I was able to finish the foot and the toe today while I was on meetings. I've had meeting after meeting today. And so I have 2 heels to pop in this afternoon, which I'll do after lunch. And then he'll have another pair, and then I got to get them blocked. But then last night for his Advent, we kind of have a joke. You may have seen the Reese's Advent that he got. My husband's a huge fan of Reese's, and it's absolutely hilarious to us. My cat's in my tree. It's absolutely hilarious to us that Reese's Advent gives you 4 Reese Pieces, like 4 pieces of Reese Pieces, which, I mean, I didn't expect anything differently because of the price of it. But I know that for a few days he was wondering. I always get him Reese's for Christmas because ever since we were dating, because that's his favorite candy. And so I know he's been wondering for a few days when he was going to get more Reese's. And the trees are his favorite. The trees, the pumpkins, the Easter eggs, because they have more peanut butter to chocolate ratio. In case you were wondering. So I got him a big bag of good trees, and that was his Advent for today. So he will get to enjoy those when he gets home from work today. And then tomorrow will be another pair of socks. So yeah, I'm really excited to get started. Today it was busy work-wise, so I made it a very light day as far as like cleaning and organizing and shop stuff goes. I'm not doing anything for shop related. I'm not doing any organizing today. I did the basic bare necessity for cleaning this morning. So all I have left for today is work and knitting, and then tomorrow will be another busy day because I'll be doing my organizing again. It's a light work day. So I will be also dyeing up a few custom orders. I'm trying to get as many done as I can before Christmas, because I know a lot of these orders are rather large because you're ordering the colorways that you want before I stop taking custom colorways. But because some of the orders are so large, I don't think I'm going to get them all done before Christmas. I'm going to try to get as many as I can done. But for example, if somebody ordered 1 skein of one colorway, I don't just dye up that 1 skein. I have to dye 3 of that colorway. So, because I dye in 3s. If you order 4, then I have to do 2 pans because I have to dye up 6. So it does take a little bit longer, but they will all hopefully be done and shipped out by the end of the year, if not first week of January. But I am trying to get as many done as possible before the end of the year. I have one that is done and I just need to ship it out. I have one that I'm dyeing up tomorrow, and then actually 2 that I'm dyeing up tomorrow that will be completed orders, and then I'm starting a few of my larger orders that have multiple different colorways in them. So yeah, so fun. But so you'll get to come along with me during that process tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna stop gabbing. I'm gonna go get some Chipotle because I'm starving. I pulled out a project bag. Oh, I found more needles, so I can cast on the second sweater if I ever get that far for Gail's art. But I pulled out this bag to just kind of keep anything that is on deck to be knit for Advent in there. And then I can always use these videos for reference if I get lost on like what days are what. But yeah, I'm just really excited, and I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will check in later. Bye.